them off, and then they still walk right back into a T1. Obliterating this bottom lane.
It's just too clean from the T1 bot lane. Absolute destruction in the isolated 2v2. They will secure another tower, and all of a sudden, 369 in the mid lane.
Gonna find the stun, a whole lot of damage, a shuffle, buys a second, the shield survives a bit longer, but 369 still drops, and Viego is ready to claim a couple of corpses. It's not gonna come through for Yagao. Ignite will not kill Zeus, and T1 are winning everywhere.
Faker is just so good. The fact that he can get that ultimate out at the last second to set up for Oda and Zeus to turn it around. T1 find 3 kills, and they will hold on to the gold lead.
Faker always looking for the turnaround play. He does not panic and try and ult them away from him. With his dying breath, ults them into the tower. Tells the rest of the members of T1, you've got this, you can pick up the kills. I will die for this. Here it is. Kaario around with the control ward you see up in the river, able to get the ultimate off. Right over the wall here. And then Hope walking right there. Does have to cleanse it as well, and they go for missing first. Full confidence with the fully stacked lethal tempo and the passive from Varus. Insane attack speed from him. Blows him up.
The tower management was so good as well. Look, so much thrown onto Faker, the chain CC, but he gets that ultimate off just underneath the tower, and he buys a little bit of time, but we're back into the action.
Try the 5-on-5 now for the Rift Herald. Got a full item and a half here on the Gumayushi. Gonna feel comfortable on this Varus. The team fight it out. Gale forces to the side. Patience about to run out. They can get the last shot and try for it. 1200 HP. The spike comes through clean on the JDG side. It is engaged for T1, but will it be enough? Yagao lower and lower and lower. The snipe from Gumayushi claims the kill. And he's gonna get more thanks to Owner. He plays the mid laner better than Yagao does. Holds in for a bit more. Forcing out the flash. But Faker does not care. Only one man is left alive.
T1 do it again! Faker's not done. No second wasted. Teleports to the bottom lane to immediately take 4 from JDG.
Unbelievable team fight from T1. The start of the fight looked promising for JDG, but this early game is still rolling out of control. And it is on the back of this bot lane with a man in the mid lane, Faker, as he looks to return to the World Finals once more.
Beautiful company. 2 generations of league gods of T1 to play together. Look at this. They don't get the strength, but Faker has so much damage here with the Azir moving forward, and Oda goes for the reset. Google firing on the side, nails the first kill punch, and then Oda gets that body, jumps forward, picks up the stylus, and chases down the rest of them. Faker goes with the short route on the inside, flashes over into the wall for the ankle.
Beautiful play from Faker. While he has not played as the Adworld yet, you can see that he is still a master of the champion. The cheers from Zeus. As the ulti comes through.
Like death number 4 with the re-engage from Belva.
JDG are completely aced 18 minutes into the game. T1 are playing with nothing but confidence as they rip apart the last hope of the LPL.
Faker's never been eliminated by an LPL team, and he sure as hell is not going to start today.
What an incredible performance. T1 seem to have only gotten better and better from game to game. JDG have put up a strong fight here in game 4. It is nothing but the T1 show. And we have to give so much credit. We sing the praises of Faker, we sing the praises of Gumayushi, but Kaary's ultimates have been unbelievable in these team fights, hitting 3, 4, 5 members consistently, and the plays that he has been making in the 2 versus 2, he's been involved in 15 of the 18 kills.
Absolute beast for sure. Here's a look at the engage, and Zeus, immediately they go straight for frontline. They knock back the Sejuani, and because of the comp this time around, it's easy for them to finish that out. Faker then goes around the back. Nobody's getting out of here.
And it's like Faker from the back, Gumayushi from the left, Owner from the front. They're being flanked when they just shouldn't be. The focus on his face. He knows that this game is his.
Gonna find an engagement in the tower. Owner, though, able to get away with his ulti, staying alive, still has the flash. Good damage. The front side, though, they could kill Zeus. They could go for more. Here comes the Berserk. And even JDG is gonna kill JDG. The T1 reinforcements arrive. And it's a 4-0.
They can't even kill off the Grog as he was so low under tower. Almost goes down, heals off his passive, then gets the bailout from Kaario. My goodness, this T1 team, they are marching straight towards front.
I respect the resilience of JDG. They are doing everything in their power to come back into this game. But T1 are just too strong. They will secure a Baron on Spawn. And they're looking to make their way back to the World Finals.
Here's a look at the attempt this time. They try and burst on Owner. He bursts away. They fight through, and then Anger decides to make the open target. Right now the Dragon hits the slow low. Kaario with the old guns over the wall. Picks them with the backline. Comes in and Joosef Kaario is trying to set up with his ultimate very well. Leading the game, getting the bailout.
This team is just so great. One and ultimate once again from Kaario. JDG know there's little that they can do to turn this game around.
We're talking about it. The reason this kid from the very beginning, poor prodigy, got rookie of the year. It's such a highly prized pick up for T1 as well.
They ought to buy a second. Find a kill. They should still knock him down, but it was close. Close got a forward to be himself.
He almost makes it to his first death of the game, but still 1988 here in game 4. Volley continues to be incredible. T1 still in good control. It's all by JDG a little bit of time, but not that much. If we can draw attention to the bot lane, it's Faker pushing in his way, securing the tower for T1. Next Dragon spawns at about a minute and 40, and T1 are going to want to do as much damage as they can.
Putting out the TES flare. A few years ago, made it to the World Semifinals, lost to Sumin in the first Worlds the last 4 years, and LCK actually won when his dom won. Now at the same spot he was, semifinals, but staring at the barrel of T1 closing out the series.
Yeah, he got a lot of flack because of that DES team and dropping out, but had such a big resurgence this year. Let's see if they can pull it off. They teleport flank. He is behind Faker and the rest of JDG in front.
Slow but not a root, 1 through for the Kaario, not going to be enough. Shuffling back in, Konami taking for a bit. It's a 1-for-1 Faker drop, but Owner is now on Velvet. Owner is going to find another kill and going for a whole lot more. You got a second place, Stolen Dragons will be not going to matter. And Zeus is here to chase down on a 3-6-9 drop. Missing drops. And T1 once again. Dave, Summoner's Rift in the blood of their enemies. 29-7. You want to go for 1 kill a minute? Just T1. As they go for the top lane.
Ace after ace after ace. T1 is unstoppable. There is nothing that can stand in their way and return to the pedestal with which they made their name. T1 is looking to cement themselves even further as a legend among legends.
A League of Legends movie in the making. All right, here's the attempt on Faker's life, though, from JDG. They never give up. They always are trying to pick off somebody, and they, in the end, trade 1 for 1. They get the kill, but guess what? T1 are too far ahead, and Owner getting these resets. As soon as the rest of the team gets here, they're so outmatched in items. It's just a bloodbath. Owner making this champ look broken again, ulting to catch him out. No one left alive as they is able to chase down the Karma as well.
And you can see the idea from JDG, which is we have to find a pick, we have to find something. We're too far behind, we need shutdown gold, we need anything that can buy us time to get back into this game. But every single time it is T1 allowing them that window. It's T1 once again.
But this time, might be the closest game out. T1 came into the series. They only won 1 game slower than 30 minutes. They were stomping hard and fast. And now 24 minutes in, just about closing the loop here, trying to find the T1, another world semifinal for 369. Kanavi back from quarters from last year. Yagao back from quarters, sorry, from a couple of years ago. Back when they were still on JDG. The new faces come in, they make semis. It's not a bad road for the team, but it does end at the hands of Faker and the rest of his young teammates that were on that team, 19, 20 years old. And I think you said it earlier, the new generation of talent, the new generation of legends. You have Faker, a 10-year-long career with 3 trophies to his name. Looking for number 4 now with head coach Bangi, that he did it alongside. But a bunch of players, 3 of them scouted by T1 themselves. Kaario grabbed just a year after his rookie year, and they're here to dominate again.
It's just, it's crazy to see the trajectory and investment from T1 after what they had was a super team back in 2019 that couldn't quite make it, to then going back to the drawing board and reinvesting in young talent. Like, you've talked about it so much. These players are 18, 19, like all around the veteran and Faker. The fact that they've been able to grow so much in such a short amount of time. Now they make their way back to the World Finals. They're going up against the next team. They were debating, to be honest, what are they going to build with this top lane? Are they going to design with this pride already proven top laner?
Nope. They trusted their system. They built them up and combined with Faker. I thought that he is the legend.
I will say, you guys in JDG, 369 should be proud of how well he played. I thought he was incredible in every single game he played. I'm sorry you lost, but you were amazing. The jungle, Kanavi, he's been with JDG his entire career as well, started as a lone optimist, but every game he's played for a game there. Again, amazing the entire time in this series. But as a team, everyone saw this series. T1 is the better team.
They certainly were. And yeah, okay, we saw some blunders from Guma in the laning phase here and there, but he almost immediately made up for them. His Lucian performances, the Varus and Renata bot lane, like, it just goes to show that when you give Kaario something that has a little bit more agency than just a bubble, this man just rips through the rift. And I'm hoping that we get to see even more from him and what he's capable of as a support. Just, you summed it up. When you sit there and you look like Owner is their quote-unquote weakest part, it's all relative, right? It's one of those things where even though he's the weakest part, it feels like that this team just has no real weaknesses that you can look to explore.
And with that, the LCK cement their dominance over 2022. This means 3 LCK teams left in the bracket. We see Gen G versus DRX tomorrow to figure out who will match T1 in the finals. You hinted at it, Freak. There could be a rematch with Ruler. So many storylines. The Last Dance, really this fairy tale success for DRX, making their march, their small percentage chance charge for that.
And it's fun to see because Gumayushi was so good in this series. He had ups and downs, of course, but I think it's all 4 games was the most damage dealt across the game. Even in the loss, there's 4 games in a row of being the biggest player. Here we get a reel of Faker winning in 2013, winning in 2015, winning in 2016, losing in the finals, and then a 5-year drought of not making it back to the quarters, semis, but back to the finals.
It's hard not to be a big
Great dual interview with Faker and Kaario.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Atlanta, one more time for T1. I have to know, after 5 years of fighting, after 5 years of trying, how does it feel to finally be back in a world final?
가장 먼저 지금 이 순간 페이커 선수에게 먼저 질문을 드리고 싶습니다. 5년간 정말 열심히 싸워오고 정말 열심히 노력한 끝에 다시 한번 월드 결승에 오르게 되었는데요. 소감이 어떠신가요?
이번에 팬분들을 위해서 이번에는 꼭 기회를 잡고 싶습니다.
I'm extremely happy right now. I had some good feelings this year, and then I feel like I'm just one step away from it. So it feels really great. And also this time around, I will hold on to this opportunity for my fans.